Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are talking about Facebook and others reading your mind. Now, this reporting comes from The Independent, and I think it's absolutely fascinating, and I've got some notes here. Now, obviously not content with literally monitoring everything that you do online through Facebook, Facebook now literally wants to read your mind. Now, basically what they have announced is a breakthrough in its plan to create a device that reads people's brain waves that allows them to basically type just by thinking. So in other words, if you are guessing, I guess you want to send an emoji, you can think about the emoji, or you can think about, hey, I'll call you soon. And basically it will, ta-da, show up on your screen, and then you can send this. Now, Facebook is not alone in this. In terms of these kinds of developments, Elon Musk of Tesla and SpaceX fame is basically trying to create a new company called Neuralink that is developing a brain implant that would connect your brain directly to a computer. Now, obviously, this is coming straight out of science fiction. I mean, I remember these things from Star Trek, when I was a kid and all of that, but here's the thing. It may sound futuristic, but it's actually not that hard to do. And the reason being is that a lot of this is coming from either MRIs, magnetic resonance imaging, or EEGs, which is electrosonography. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I've got notes here. I am not a doctor, obviously. But basically, these are the tools that they use to measure brain waves and other stuff. And it's pretty easy to start converting that into doing other things. So for example, you can buy a drone kit right now that you can literally control the drone with your mind and stuff like that. So it is actually in the realm of possibilities. I've seen other studies where people have actually been able to think of a picture and the computer is able to recreate at least an outline of where the picture is. So with all technologies, it's only going to improve, and it's only going to get better. But obviously, this takes a huge leap towards privacy, security, identity management, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, would you want to give Facebook your thoughts? Imagine having this hooked up, or maybe it's getting to the point where it's just on your phone, and your phone has the ability to basically scan your brain. Let's not talk about radiation at the moment, but imagine if Facebook could literally turn this on in the same way they could turn on a microphone or a camera and literally listen to your thoughts. Now, I can see some practical applications or some benefits to a technology like this. Think about this. If for whatever reason everybody had their thoughts being scanned and you had a terrorist that basically said, yeah, I want to blow up that building, or I want to fly a plane into something, I can understand where that might be excellent for law enforcement to be able to read those thoughts. Also in prisoner interrogations or business negotiations to keep two parties honest. If you're thinking, oh yes, well, I'm marking this up 8,000%, and the person doesn't know that, and now the person does because it can read your thoughts, I could see some benefit to there. But I think overall, we are running into some very dangerous territory. And as much as when I was a kid and I wanted to hang out with Data from Star Trek and, be a computer and all those kinds of things, the implication of that is not necessarily the same, because quite frankly, we just don't have trust in the system. We don't have trust in infrastructure. Trust in things like government and authority is at an all-time low as well. We're politically divided, and I am not getting into these things except to say this is the backdrop with which these companies are developing technology that could potentially read your thoughts. We don't have trust in Facebook. If you have paid attention at all, and if you're watching these videos, you probably have. But even if this is the first time you've ever seen me, you probably have a rather unfavorable view of Facebook when it comes to at least data mining. And now they want to basically throw thought control or thought reading into your brain. I think that's kind of a very scary thing, but if the government gets a hold of this, or we start legislating this in some way, shape, or form, I'm just hoping that it errs on the side of caution, it errs on the side of privacy. But that looks like what our future is going to be, and I'm very, very curious to know, if you would want to think and then type directly into Facebook, or if we're talking about Elon Musk, would you want to literally insert a computer chip into your brain so that you could connect to a computer? Obviously, assuming I would imagine it's safe and private, but then again, how do we confirm that these days? So that is your news of the day. I thought it was absolutely fascinating. It is straight out of sci-fi, so there you go. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please subscribe at YouTube. I can always use the followers. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.